Welcome back to the fifth day of the Angelic House scene, or storyline. You know, with the bus crash and the people fighting to survive, mostly young children, girls actually, and the one adult man who's, I guess, supervising them. Kazuki's arm is still healing, obviously. It's only been 4 or 5 days since she broke it. And, using her arm before putting it in a sling for so long was definitely not a good idea. She's probably smiling at thoughts of her little brother.
ねえ、和樹って夢を見たりするの？そうね。看護師さんとかお花屋さんとかケーキ屋さんなんて素敵ね。そういう話じゃなくってさ。ああ、夢って睡眠時に見る方の話？それならもちろん見るわよ。どんな夢？今日見たのは学校に入りたての頃、学食のセルフサービスのシステムがよくわからなくて戸惑った時の夢を見たわ。
That's probably why she was furrowing her brow while
基
asleep.
本的に過去に経験した記憶の再配置が多いかしら。空を飛んだりするような夢はあまり見ないわね。
Yeah, no Super Kazuki in her dreams, right?
そうなんだ。私は最近高いところから落ちる夢をよく見るよ。
Oof. Okay, I was about to ask if she was running from something or running to something, but in this case, it's running from something. Okay, now I'm just trying to picture oily air. Maybe I want to say blanketed in smog or fog, but I don't think that's quite right, because none of those scream oily. One screams kind of poisonous, the other just screams kind of opaque, translucent, actually. Um, Half submerged in muddy water? That is one heck of a waterproof tent. Besides, it's raining. And I suppose you could go into the edge of the forest, like just inside the edge and start a fire there. But I don't know if you've got any like kindling to keep the fire going or feed it. Cause fire needs food
和樹、
or fuel. She's asleep again, isn't she?
そうか、2時か。何も座ったまま眠らなくてもいいのに。
I mean, I don't know about minor. You just said half the tent is submerged in water. No, probably not. I mean, I would make a suggestion, but it wouldn't exactly work for her, so I'm not going to. Well, at least it's not raining anymore. Yeah, she's making the rounds during roll call. Where the heck did she get a wooden sword from? Did she make it herself?
総員起こし15分前。
Yeah, Machina's Root mentioned a character called the Professor who is also employed at Yuji's employer, but you don't actually get to see them. Yeah, you don't actually see who this professor is. Just that their office is in the basement of SIR's headquarters or something. SIR's being the people that Asuko, JB, Chiara, and Yuji work for. Like a Japanese counterintelligence service or agency. I forget exactly what it stands for. But that's working for them is how Yuji met Chizuru, the principal. She was a hostage in a incident in Vancouver where Yuji was called in. Yeah, I guess they got the chameleon plant. Enough of the chameleon plant for use in a poultice. She's the one with the broken legs, right? Or the forehead laceration, I forget. Yeah, especially after all that rain last night. Oof. Okay. So, are they out of rice? Is that...
どうしよう。何かあったんですか？一本足りないの。どうしよう。足りないって何がです？人参の数よ。小出さん、数え間違いではない。人参？じゃあ、今日から人参は配給されないってこと？
Well, either somebody lost it or they ate it. I don't know which is worse. I mean, it's bad if you lost it, I guess, but it's even worse if somebody stole it. Yeah. Carrots would probably have legs if this was Konosuba or that other anime. The piece of bread that tears itself in half.
疑ってはいませんから安心してください。ただそうなると、もっと厄介な問題が浮上してくるのよね。
Yeah, there's a food thief.
どういうこと？つまり、誰かが盗んだという問題です。盗まれた？誰に？そう、厄介なのはその点です。
Yeah, they're just gonna devolve into the Korean tribes.
正直、現状では結束や信頼が失われるのが最大のデメリットです。
At least until the culprit is found, in which case, they're definitely gonna suffer for it. The culprit, I mean.
落ち着きなさい、りっちゃん。いや、いいですか、小出さん。幸いなことに、人参紛失の事実を知っているのは、ここにいる人間と犯人だけです。うわ、隠蔽だよ。泥に泥を塗って隠す気だ、この。それは無理。人参の残りの本数は、部長も先生も知ってるし、黙っていても、いつかバレちゃう。この場合、解決法というか打開策は2つあります。面白い方法とつまらない方法があるけれど、どっちが聞きたい？面白い方！いや、両方聞かせろよ。それじゃあ、まずは面白い方だけど、これは簡単。もうね、いっそのこと、ここにある人参全部持って逃げる。
I mean, that sort of sounds fun. If you overlook the fact that you'll be literally running for your life.
人参がなくなって何が困るって突き詰めた話、部長にこっぴどく叱られるのが一番嫌なわけでしょ。だったら人参を全部持って山に逃げ込んで、そのまま脱出を試みてはどうかしら。うまいこと脱出して救助を呼ぶことができれば、たかが人参を持ち逃げしたことなんてもう誰も責めないだろうし、むしろ救世主として松代までの形。それがあんたの言う面白い方法。面白いわよね。いや、全然。あれ？あれ？じゃねえよ。
Alright, is this day 7? Yep, day 7. Okay. It's been a whole week. A solid week on the lam. In the middle of nowhere. Trapped in a forest. No, wait, lost in the woods. Oh, shit. Pooper Creek without pow. I mean, shouldn't you, like, have it all rolling boil for 5 minutes at least? Isn't that, like, the standard practice? Ugh. That means they're just gonna be eating more.
急に大きな声を出さないでといつも言っているでしょうに、あなたは本当にもう何なのかしら。私を驚かすのがあなたの中で静かなブームを巻き起こしたことでも言うの
Wow, that is a run-on sentence, so I've ever seen one. Or heard one.
とりあえず息継ぎをしよう。死んじゃうよ。次やったらお尻をぶつわよ。いや、シャーからごめんって。それより聞いて。何なの？トイレを作ろうよ。は？なぜ病原菌の発生源をわざわ…いや、そうか。今のうちにガソリンを…カズキ？ いいアイデアだと思うわ。
First she hated the idea, now she loves it.
風見さんは何て言っているの？どうせ風見さんが許可を出したから私のところに来たのでしょ？だったら勝手にすれば？そうやっていちいち私に責任を押し付けないと気が済まないの？
別にそういうわけじゃ。
I mean, aren't you, like, the number 2 person here, Miss Captain? Of the basketball team? Or did I get that wrong?
もういいよ、あまね。行こう。
That's a pretty scathing depiction of person.
だいたいさ、あまねはいい子すぎなんだよ。善人なんて損するだけだって。そう言われてもな。
Okay, that's pretty good for a life lesson.
びっくりするよ。特にイタリア人。仕事に対する考え方が日本人とは全然違う。注文した車と届いた車の色が違うなんてのはもう普通だし。
Alright.
クレームの電話を入れれば、担当者は今誤水の時間ですって。昼寝してるから電話に出られないって。
Okay.
時間をずらして何度も電話して、やっと担当者が捕まったかと思えば、こちらはちゃんと注文通りに車を送ったって。そんなはずはない。実際に届いたのは違う色の車だって言えば。じゃあ輸送中に誰かが色を塗り替えたんだ。とにかくうちのミスじゃないって。
Wow. Absolute pricks, right?
それで結局何 泣き寝入りしてしまうのが善人なのよ。結局のところ、善人なんてのは弱者を耳障りよくしただけのことよ。それも極端だと思うけどな。
Okay. Oh, there's a word that hasn't come up before. Acerbic.
何の話をしてたんだっけ？あ、イタリア人の話。そっか。その話はもう終わったと思うけど。そうだっけ？ごめん。なんか私、ぼーっとしてたみたい。
That's probably a symptom of the malnutrition, right? Or maybe it's stress? Psychogenic amnesia? Like, Kyosuke from Devil on the G-String? Another visual novel Sekai project brought over here, I think. Which, of course, you might have... Which, of course, you might remember I did a series of that particular work on this channel before the great name change of the last decade. Well, she seems okay to me. Then again, they probably aren't going to change the character sprites just for that. Yeah, the greatest diet of all, malnutrition. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, eating's not the problem. The problem is the food is crap. I mean, I know on how Gordon Ramsay will say food's horrible at restaurants during Kitchen Nightmares or Hotel Hell. But in this case, it's true. Food is horrible here. It's terrible. And horrible.
Amane, 悪いけれど、また薬草を積んできても。また毒ダミでいい？お願い。あと、できれば何か食べられそうなものを探してきてくれると助かるわ。
But we already know the chameleon plants are possibly edible. But, I don't know what else is there in the forest.
わかってる。見つけるまで帰ってくるなとは言わないわ。薬草を積む。わかった。
Okay, so Sakurai is the one with the 2 broken legs, right? Because, you know, the word mobility was used. Well, that was a no-no. Oh, okay, it was she's the one with the stomach wound. I mean, I don't know about eating the snails. Shell creatures with shells like that in particular tend to carry some pretty nasty parasites. Um, not entirely sure about slugs either. They might carry toxins in them or parasites just like the snails. Because, a slug is basically a snail without a shell. Yeah, I get that there are some places where eating snails is okay, but I think those are specially bred or raised, so they don't get those nasty parasites. Oh man, that's not good. That's a nasty little parasite. I hear a dog like whining upstairs, so I imagine somebody's playing a video on their tablet. Because I just walked my dog, so I know it's not him. And if it was in fact him, he wouldn't whine. He would normally come down here to say hello. Because he knows by now that if he does come down here to see me, I'll pay attention to him. Scratch the back of his neck, his favorite spot, give him a belly rub, uh, refill his water, because sometimes he does that. He comes down to let me know his water bowl is empty. Or he wants to walk, which doesn't apply in this case. Or he wants to play. He's 6 years old now, so we don't play as much as we used to. But he'll chew on his favorite squeaky rubber bone. It's a nice looking blue bone. I just throw that up on the screen here in the big canvas on the left side. That's basically what it looks like. That's blue. Or I'll have him chase treats. Like, not whole treats, not like a whole milk bone. I'll break them up into pieces and have him chase them. Burn off some energy. But, not have him run downstairs from the main floor to the basement too many times. Because he might just throw up water. Captain's stance right now is shop and eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. It's not that simple, though. I think she's got the 2 broken legs. I'm not sure, though. I mean, it tastes bad and it's literally non-nutritious. Unnutritional? Is that a word? Unnutritional. How about that? How about that? It actually is a word. I didn't think it was. It doesn't even have a hyphen in between the 2 ends. I thought if it was actually a word, it would, but it is a word and it doesn't have a hyphen anywhere. No, a hyphen. The little dash you see in some text. Like if someone has 2 middle names, or two first names. You know, like I'm trying to think of an example. You know, like this one here, in between the A and the S. Except it's usually not as long and it's not as high either. This one's as high as a kite. I mean, you kind of are.
力強くも絶対的な存在として甘い顔はできないと考えたのかもしれませんが、弱者を相手にいい人ごっこをしている姿を主張したいのなら、少しは他者を思いやる姿勢を見せてはいかがですか？
それはあなたのようにずる賢くやってみせろと？
そう、私のようにずる賢くです。おつむが弱い分、どうしても力押しに頼るのはあなたの悪い癖です。
Captain Smash!
ここはもう結構ですから、ご自分のテントにお戻りになられてはいか。
あなたには後でお話があります。私のテントまで来ていただける？
まあ怖い。とても一人では訪ねる勇気が。
構わないわ。
なーに？情けない声を出さないでちょうだい。積んできたけど。ありがとう。少し染みますか？少しだけ。でも、かゆいよりは。
So she's got the stomach wound, and I think the one with the short red hair's got the forehead wound.
薬草を積んできたのはアマネです。スオさん、ありがとう。いえ、どういたしまして。
Oh, I think the one with the two broken legs already succumbed to her injury, didn't she? Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that assessment of Sakurai. If she did grow up, she'd probably be a model. But I don't see any gravure or swimsuit photos or stuff like that in her future as a model.
なことより、広岡さん。
Okay, then I guess that means she's the one with the 2 broken legs? And Kaneda's the one with the forehead injury.
あげられなくてごめんなさい。
ことですか？
あなたが食事を取りたがらない理由よ。恥ずかしいのはわかるけど、このまま。あまね、悪いけどお湯を沸かないとバケツ1杯分。わかった。
Oh, right. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to go to the bathroom with 2 broken legs.
気にすることはないわ。生きていれば当たり前のことなのだから。なんだよ和樹のやつ。私にはあんな優しい顔。絶対そんなに広岡が可愛いなら、あいつと付き合えばいいじゃんかよ。
Okay, well, Mane's jealous of the girl with the 2 broken legs. Not entirely sure why. I mean, she's got 2 broken legs. Do you really want to be in that position? I mean, I don't know about comparing yourself to a dog, but Amane's definitely loyal to the people who she cares about. Don't do that. You might just end up killing her somehow.
あなた今変なこと考えているでしょう。
I don't know about Sally, but they're definitely weird.
私はあなたを一番信頼しているし、あなたに一番頼っているのは事実よ。私がどこへ行こうと、結局最後にはあなたのところへ帰ってくるのだから。何言ってるの？わからない？私にはあなたが必要だって、そう言っているのよ。なんで？首のところ、血が出てるわ。これはヒルに噛まれて血が止まっていないじゃない。そのままにしておけば何時間も止まらないわよ。
That's kind of unsanitary. And, you know, the mouth has a lot of different things living in it. I mean, they're not harmful as long as they don't, like, enter the bloodstream. But in this case... Alright, so... Yeah, they've been going into the forest on their own. I guess doing whatever. Maybe they're actually mapping it out, mapping out a path. Could be carving out a path, could be doing something else. Maybe they're looking for food, we don't really know. But they're gone for a very long time in the forest on their own. So make of that what you will. Some stuff about roles and framework. Oh, there's the toilet construction, so they actually did create a toilet. Okay, I guess it keeps the bugs away from the poop. I assume it's the smell? Yeah, because I remember gasoline needs to be pressurized in order to stay as a liquid. Otherwise, it just turns into gas at room temperature, enters a gaseous state. Yeah, or food going missing, like that one single carrot earlier. Still don't know what happened to it, but Kazuki stepped in and solved the issue. Made it go away. Like fart in the wind. Well, this chaos have stopped, and now it's down to the crickets. Chirp, 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 chirp.
こんばんは。
どうぞ入って。怪我人の様子は？
Not good.
していませんが、順
そう。
And I guess well, my first thought would be psoriasis, but it could also be eczema.
.そうは言っていないでしょ。配給の優先度を下げるといっただけで一切の食事を与えないわけではないわ。もちろん今後も適度な量を配給します。どうせ動けないのだからお腹もあまり減らないのでしょ。
それは違います。いいのよ、あまね。部長の言い分も、広岡さんには私の分の配給を分配します。それなら文句はないでしょ。
なぜ私に確認するのかしら。あなたの食料なのだから。
ではそうします。待てよ、カズキ。はい。なに？なにじゃないよ。言うだけ無駄だと思ったからよ。そんなの、私はカズキのことだから絶対に食ってかかると思っていたし。あなた何を言っているの？文句というのは相手の言動や態度が間違っていたり正しかったとしても気に入らない時につけるものよ。それ以外の時に口にする言葉のことは難癖というの。覚えておきなさい。
On that note, I think I'm gonna end the episode here, and we'll pick this up on what I presume will be the 8th day of the angelic cow.